looking at it, you know, just see how far that we've come, but at the same time, realizing that we have a long way to go, you know, to where we want to be. But that's a great start right there, and you know, we're super proud of what we've accomplished so far. Trevor Booker, if you didn't know me.
It's a wrap.
Background, country boy from Whitmire, South Carolina. We used to raise pigs, and you know, I'm an entrepreneur. Went to Clemson, met this guy there, best friends ever since. He's my white hand man. You know, usually you say right hand man, but he's my white hand man. We actually got a trademark, so.
Oh, you gotta hit him with the wow, step back. You gotta hit him with the wow, step back. What's the worst you've ever beat Jonah one-on-one?
Oh my goodness. Well, it depends on what score we're going to. If we're going to 5, then 5-0. That's it.
Oh, that's messed up. Jonah Baize, originally from Evansville, Indiana. Semi-country boy. Didn't really cow tip as much as Trevor, but did grow up in a country field. College teammates and roommates with this guy.
Oh my God. Oh, that's ridiculous.
And you got to touch the top of the backboard.
No, okay, all right.
Yeah, just like the old days. The first time we met, you know, it's just like a quick introduction. We didn't like really click right then because we didn't have like a conversation or anything. But the next time we met, we actually, you know, had a conversation. I was like, wow, he's a lot like me. Y'all see my shot?
Yeah, he had that legendary shot, but you know. Just so happened that my locker was literally right next to his. At first I didn't know what to expect. I watched him play his first year at Clemson prior to me, you know, enrolling, and watched him above the rim and flexing, and I thought, man, you know, this guy's a beast, you know, a monster, and I never expected for him to be as amenable and friendly and just humble as what he is, but you know, realized that, you know, upon introduction, and been, you know, linked at the hip ever since.
We instantly, you know, clicked then. You know, he was like instant family, and the rest is history.
Converted that presence in college basketball into a business off the court. Started the boarding school that we're sitting in right now that's in 4 different locations, and own over 25 different companies with this guy. So it's definitely an exciting journey. So it's our wall of companies, basically our portfolio, Jay. All this was built, you know, since graduation with Book.
We started, you know, talking about different things back in like 2010. We didn't have, you know, much money. So it took a couple of years later. We would talk on a daily basis. We would always think about, you know, what can we start? So we would stay up, you know, late at night, still thinking. You know, I had a couple of dollars in my bank account, and he had experience with prep schools. He knew how to, you know, get kids to come over internationally, and you know, and board, and we could feed them. So I'm like, you know, that's it. So we gave it a shot. That house that I rented out that summer, we actually renewed the lease for the basketball academy, so the kids could stay there. So it worked out perfect, and you know, we just did everything on the fly.
That's when we really started to get serious about starting our first business and taking it to another level. Everything under Combine Enterprises, it's the first venture we ever started in education, and we grew it basically from 12 students, an international boarding school. Kind of started as just a basketball academy, and we grew it to 5 different states, and a tremendous amount of growth and progression.
First logo was a globe, and that's what's supposed to be up there right now because, you know, we're international, and but we want to bring everybody together, so that's how we came up with the name Combine.
combining all the different cultures and you know, a combination of different people that all have the same goal. And you know, it's unbelievably important to us to have that type of diversity.
Yeah, we came up with this logo probably about 2 weeks ago. Again, me and Jonah were brainstorming, trying to come up with the logo. We just throwing out, you know, spitballing different names, and he came up, he said GOATs. I was like, that's it, greatest of all time. We had a couple of people on the staff, you know, that hated on it, but me and Jonah liked it, so it really didn't matter what they thought.
You know, we've got a ton of international student involvement. We've got soccer players from over 5 different countries right now. We've got baseball players from all over Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic and overseas. And in basketball, we've had students from over 40 different countries come to our school. So combining all those different cultures was big, you know, for the name. And then just, you know, a combination of different things that we're doing under that enterprise, you know, with education and player development and, you know, life skills development and things of that nature. And we have a vision for what we want to do to try to help, you know, change, and it's on a smaller level because we've got hundreds of student athletes that we can impact. Bringing all those cultures together, it's a great opportunity for us to make an impact on them. It's very important to us. It's something that we talk about a lot, and we're not running from it. We want to make sure that we're doing things to try to help for sure.
Hey guys, bring it in, please. Bring it in. Guys, bring it in.
Fellas, off to a tremendous start. All right, so far, 2 weeks in, I think everything's going tremendous. You know, reports are good, training's great. We're following the rules. It's very exciting. All right, and we're super excited for what's to come. All right, keep it up, stay ethical, keep learning, and let's kill it. All right, all season. We're in the you know, halfway through the first quarter of the game, so let's keep it going.
Yes, sir.
All
Let's
right.
bring it in.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Who's got it? We got GOATs on 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, GOATs!
You ever see yourself owning an NBA team one day?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely want to own. I was just talking to Jonah about that last night. I really want to own an NBA team. So maybe in about 5 to 10 years, you know, get my feet wet with that.
One of our biggest goals is to own an NBA team for sure. We know it's going to start with minority ownership, but we can propel that, you know, and already being in one of the top professional leagues in the United States is a start. I mean, this is an executive right here in the NBA. This guy understands the game, positioning and trades and the business of the NBA better than anyone that I've met, and it's only right that he's in that role as a strategist and as an investor and a guy that can benefit from his wit and savvy about the NBA market. One of our biggest ventures is you know, partial ownership in DC United MLS Soccer Club.
And we saw a great opportunity, you know, to own a piece of a sports team. So we dived right in.
The movement was tremendous as well.
Let's go, Wayne. Let's go.
Come on, there we go. The managing partner, Jason Levin, he has a young guy, Matt Walsh. He played at Florida, and Matt and Jonah, they were roommates and worked out together at Impact in Vegas, like back in the day. And Matt, I guess he read up on us, you know, different articles, and know that we were into different ventures. So they were raising a few dollars for the team, and he came to us, you know, and see if we wanted to, you know, get involved. So we vetted out the deals probably for like 2 months. Just did our due diligence, and we felt comfortable enough to invest. Yeah, everything is just so new, so we're trying to figure out, you know, different ways that we could, you know, help the team venture-wise, because, you know, they're trying to do different things, start like camps and everything. So we're trying to see if we can help them with those. With DC United, we see, you know, how Jason Levin does it. You know, he does a tremendous job. So doing something like maybe going and shadowing him, you know, would help, you know, help us for the future. But I definitely would love to own the NBA team.
You all right, man?
I'm doing well, man. Doing well.
Y'all live in the country, man.
I know. It's wild. It's wild right now. We have huge goals in real estate on a global level. Our real estate portfolio encompasses properties in over 12 different states.
But you're probably looking at,
So this land right here, we're trying to develop into townhomes. We've owned the property for about 2 years, and we're trying to develop it. So right now we're meeting with different general contractors. Keep looking over my shoulder because keep creeping up, but we're trying to have a competition right now. We want the other one to see the other one leave, so he knows that we're talking to other people, but I don't want to talk too loud. But we're trying to get the best price for the best quality of work.
These are fully drawn, they're good to go.
Look at this real quick for me.
2 bedroom, 2.5 bath. This is 1936 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 2.5.
This property is probably an 8-plex, somewhere between 8 to 12 to 16 units. And Trevor acquired this. It's ancillary to his home, one of his homes. He acquired it out of auction at a really good rate. So we got a foundation already up, and we're just going to develop probably a 3-level condominium.
Yeah, my house is right next door, so that makes this property value, even more.
Appreciate it, my friend.
No problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. This can be pretty big for us.
We've got a large resort in Puerto Rico, beachfront resort, that's amazing. We acquired it actually pre-hurricane. But the great thing about that has really been a lifesaver for a lot of people. We're housing some FEMA employees there, housing some hurricane victims there, and trying to use that property to better the Puerto Rican community.
Just to make an impact in any community means a lot to me.
It's very important to us. It's something that we talk about a lot, and we're not running from it. We want to make sure that we're doing things to try to help, for sure. We're constantly concerned with making more of an impact and growing and continuing to help people and aspire and all that. But it definitely is a great feeling. It's something that I never imagined we'd be able to do nowadays. But we're doing it, and it's a great feel-good story.
It's always great to give back, especially as a NBA player. Everybody wants to meet an NBA player, so just go up and meet somebody, it's gonna put a smile on their face. Just like TC yesterday, we went to go look at a property that we bought, and he was on the porch singing, and I just went up to him and started having a conversation with him, and and boom.
You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of guys that made it, and they just, sometimes they stuck up, man. This guy, man, he's real. Thank you, TC the showstopper. We here, baby.
I know how people look up to Trevor, and it's because he's authentic, and he's real. I noticed that from day one. So when I see other people, see that from day one, and from their first interaction, and then continue that, it means a lot. It puts a huge smile on my face because I see that they're uncovering and discovering what I have as well.
I've accomplished a lot in the NBA, but then I thought about it, I'm more than an NBA player. Some days, I'm more busy, some days I'm less busy. But I try to help Jonah manage each business, check in on him from time to time, and then at the same time I have my family life, which is the most important to me.
You're a superhero.
That's my youngest right there, Trace.
Shoot it! Get it out of here, man.
All right. They won.